Alright, we got top 10 One Hit KO and anime. Late. Whoa.
In the world of anime, there's nothing quite like the thrill of a one-hit KO. That moment when the tension is at its highest and everything comes down to one decisive blow. So today we're counting down the top 10 one-hit KOs in anime history.
Yeah,
From the most epic,
that
the most
Overlord.
unexpected, these moments.
Yeah, that Butler and Overlord definitely killed the one shot, bro. One Punch Man, of course, is there.
With a banger, we have probably one of the most expected scenes: Saitama versus Garo in One Punch Man.
Bro, Saitama put Garo to sleep. He didn't even know he was, bro.
Garo met Saitama.
That's when you know the level of difference and power, bro.
Garo's win streak ends there. As he tries to catch Saitama by surprise, he gets completely knocked out in the blink of an eye. This shocked everyone, especially Garo, because who would have thought that this bold guy in a kiosk knocked him out in one move? Saitama has a lot of one-hit KOs, but this one just takes
Saitama to sleep, put him in his place.
I don't want to spoil it, but be sure to stay tuned for this series because you'll be surprised.
Yeah, I already seen the manga, bro. I already know all the things that's gonna happen.
You remember this one if you're a Black Clover fan? In this battle, Asta, the fearless protagonist of the series, takes on Seke, a known punching bag, and boy does he deliver. With no magic abilities to speak of, Asta relies
he got that
on his
anti-magic,
strength,
though.
speed, and his trusty anti-magic sword to take down his opponents. And take down Seke he does, with a swift and decisive blow that leaves the overconfident mage lying on the ground defeated. Not only is this scene a hilarious and satisfying moment for fans, but it also highlights Asta's unique and formidable fighting abilities. It's a great reminder that strength comes in many forms, and Asta's lack of magic doesn't hold him back in the slightest. While this scene doesn't have much impact on the story overall, it does set the tone for Asta's
that dude
upcoming
is
battles,
ass anyway,
and
bro.
showcases the perfect balance of action,
Bro, that
humor,
dude
and
is
character development
ass.
that Black Clover's known for.
死に物狂いで魔法帝になるためだ
Next, we have a battle of titans. The 7 deadly sins Escanor versus Derochio comes next on the list.
Escanor.
This scene is a prime example of Escanor's incredible strength. He split Derochio in half with one swift blow, igniting his body from within as the music comes to its climax. The hype was overflowing, and it was satisfying to see Escanor stop all his attacks with just one hand.
Escanor is such a badass, bro.
To see this fight scene. Despite having excellent animation and build-up, the characterization was what really set it apart. Escanor's pride was both his virtue and his vice, and it was fascinating to observe how it affected the battle.
Damn.
Coming in, riding a motorcycle on our list is none other than Mikey versus Daiju from Tokyo Revengers.
Huh?
Mikey arrives at the church in the middle of Christmas night wearing comfortable
Bro, he got all those muscle, all that hate, and still got knocked out. But come on, bro.
Daiju easily pummels Mikey to the floor with his build difference, dominating Mikey. But remember, this guy is just 16 years old. He's built differently. Of course, this isn't a one-hit KO for Daiju. After celebrating his short win victory, he's shocked to see Mikey casually standing like there's no damage whatsoever done to him. Anime watchers like us can't help but feel excited as we wait for Mikey to deliver his counter-attack. But with a thud, the scene shifts to Daiju lying unconscious on the floor. It was a classic example of a David versus Goliath fight. This scene shows Mikey's strength, setting him apart from other side characters and even the main character. From the classic and iconic anime Dragon Ball Z, we have the battle between Vegeta and Frost. Watchers are all waiting for that moment where Frost will get his well-deserved punishment from Vegeta with all the atrocities he did during the entirety of his time in the tournament. Now this is somewhat of an anticlimactic fight, but not totally, because we're talking about Vegeta and we know how powerful he is. Even the author couldn't kill him. But since Dragon Ball fans have been waiting for Vegeta versus Frost exchanging powerful moves, all they got is Vegeta one-punching Frost to sleep. It's probably one of the funniest anticlimactic knockouts in anime history, and that's the reason why this scene's on our list.
Because in the real series, bro, Vegeta I have a hard time to beat up.
Coming in next, we have probably one of the coldest moments in an anime that's known for cold moments. Hakuro versus
Maybe I'm just chatting, bro. I don't know, bro. I didn't watch Dragon Ball in a long time since Dragon Ball Super.
After Rimuru kingdom was attacked, both of us and them wanted some of that sweet old revenge, and we got it. Less of a one-hit KO and more of a one-shot kill, this scene cements itself as one of the most satisfying duels in all of anime. The music builds tension while the animation does an amazing
But it was so
job
satisfying
showing
when
us
those
just
guys
how
died
fast
though,
Booyah
because
is
bro,
and how much faster Hakuro was when he took
they
off
killing
Booyah's
us and
head.
people
Looking
and
at just
shit.
how fast
It
that
was
mocking
like,
expression
damn.
turns into utter despair is a sight to behold and something that all of us won't easily forget. Not only that, this scene establishes just how gritty and action-packed the series will be compared to the beginning episodes, and just how strong Rimuru's top brass really is. And trust me, they'll get even more overpowered. Just wait and see.
Yeah, because every time the main character gets stronger, they get strong too. They get stronger too. And he became a demon lord as well, so.
Kia, du mouvement vient l'inspiration.
Moving on now, it's simple but satisfying.
Overlord.
Just a quick review on how strong Sebas is. Although he's not one of the floor guardians, his power closely rivals theirs. Just imagine how strong that is compared to some cannon fodder assassin. The amalgamation of the animation and music in this particular scene resulted in its significant impact on watchers. This scene accentuates the exceptional combat skills and unwavering devotion of Sebas towards his only master now, Ainz. It also brings to light the immoral and unethical nature of the noble faction and the extremities that are willing to undertake to maintain their homogeny, because all it takes to take down corruption is an old man in a butler suit. This one-shot kill executed by Sebas left us in a state of utter shock and amazement. The abruptness of the attack and the savagery of the head splitting left an imprint on the spectators, cementing its place on our list. Also, the fact that Sebas was able to accomplish this feat while clad in his butler attire adds to the overall coolness of the scene, because all butlers are great.
And again, the red, bro, red hair, we're talking all that shit just to get killed one shot, bro.
Jonas from Hunter x Hunter.
I don't remember this one. He presses hard, right? I think his stick is hard. I remember.
At the start, Killua asks Jonas how they should settle their match, and Jonas responds with murderous intent. As Killua mentions the loser dies, he ripped Jonas' heart out in an instant, ending this fight before he could even make a move. The shock factor was out of this world, and not just for Jonas, but for everyone who witnessed the scene. Killua shows off his speed and accuracy as he makes quick work of his opponent. This is evidence of his skill and assassin training. Additionally, the carefree manner in which he performs it is almost amusing as Jonas begs for his heart to return. The scene was short, sweet, to the point, and it left everyone stunned and in awe. Killua's laid-back attitude and moves probably make him one of the best killers in anime and made this scene worth it.
Dead.
Up next we have Natsu.
Damn, that was a violation, bro.
Blue Note's one of the guild's top mages. Previously, he went toe-to-toe with the formidable Guildarts Clive. However, his meeting with Natsu was brief, as the Fire Dragon Slayer's magic quickly scorched and vanquished him. It's tempting to believe that Blue Note was nerfed to highlight Natsu's development, but the sheer intensity of Natsu's flames proves otherwise. Natsu's fiery power was fully unleashed, and it was clear that he wasn't holding back. Blue Note being roasted like a barbecue was a spectacular sight, making for an epic moment. I mean, he did deserve it.
Damn, I didn't watch Fairy Tail in a decade, bro.
The progression Natsu has made towards becoming a powerful mage is evident in this scene. With his fierce and fiery magic, he easily vanquished a top-tier opponent. Watching how the fight was actually conducted was entertaining, despite the fact that the outcome might have seemed inevitable. So if you enjoy thrilling battles and amazing moments, you should definitely...
I wonder where's number one. Who got that number one
Prepare
spot?
yourself if you're a One Piece fan. Coming up next on the list is Kaido versus Luffy.
I guess. Oh yeah, he got one shot. Luffy got one shot. You're not strong enough, buddy.
Luffy having seeing a showdown of power against one of the legendary Yonkos, Kaido, is something everyone had been looking forward to. Since the start of the series, we've all been anticipating Luffy eventually fighting against powerful enemies, but you wouldn't expect Kaido and Luffy to meet and fight at this point in the arc. What's so impressive about this scene is how it highlights Kaido's strength and power. Even the plot armor for main characters can't save Luffy from what hit him. The animation is superb, with both Kaido and Luffy being drawn with incredible detail to their unique techniques.
He got smacked, bro. Like,
The
bro.
impact of Kaido's thunder
Smacked the
bongo
shit
on
out of him,
Luffy's
bro.
face
Look at that shit,
immerses
bro.
us viewers in the intensity of the moment and just how much it hurt. It leaves a lasting impact on the audience and sets the stage for Luffy's big white power-up in the series. We see Luffy, who's known for his strength and resilience, being completely overpowered by Kaido's one move. It shows that even the main characters have their limits, and it sets up a new challenge for Luffy to overcome.
That's when you get put in that prison. But don't worry, bro. We all know Luffy gonna get stronger, right?